Hi everyone, it's Chere here from the studio, and today we're going to talk about balance again for layout a day. But today we're going to talk about something that sounds a little crazy. I know it sounds a little crazy, but we're going to talk about the squint rule. And this is something that I learned years ago when I was on creative teams. And this is something my friend Libby taught me when I was really beginning on creative teams. And my layouts were okay, but they really needed to step it up a little bit. And Libby was a friend who had her layouts published in magazines and was very, very talented. And she taught me the squint rule. And basically what that is where you're looking at your layout. Like right now, I'm looking at this layout. This is a layout with my collection called Aspenglow. And I love how it is, but it needs a title. So I'm going to turn on my layer with a title on it, hopefully. There we go. There we go. So I turned on my title and it looks pretty good to me. I love the colors, I love the layers, I love everything about this. But when I apply the squint rule to this, I can see a flaw in this page. So what you do, I know this looks so corny and I'm going to look like a fool doing this, but what you do is you literally pinch your eyes closed and look at your layout and your design. And when I look at this and squint at it, my title does not look like part of the rest of the design. There is what I call, and what Libby told me was called, trapped white space here above the title and below the photo and the journal card here. So if I move this up and put it, I'm squinting, you can tell I'm squinting, and put it about here, like touching the photo and the journal card, that eliminates the trapped white space that was in there, and the title becomes more cohesive and part of the rest of that grouping in the center of my page, and it is much more balanced. The white space now is below and beside the title instead of trapped in the middle, up above and beside the photo. So the squint rule is where it's at. What that does is when you're looking at your page with your eyes wide open, you see all the beautiful details. And like you look at the flowers and the paint and the glitter and you see all the wonderful things about your layout. When you squint at your layout, you do not, as I'm squinting at my layout, you do not see the details, but you see the balance. You see where the white space is, you see where the weight is, you see where your clustering is, and you can tell where things need to move slightly or a lot. Sometimes I need to move things a lot to gather things together so that there is balance on your layout. It just takes away the detail for you for a moment and gives you, as I squint again, it gives you a broader picture so that you can tell what things need to be moved in the big picture of your layout. This will work no matter what size you're doing of layout, 8.5 by 11 or 12 by 12, and it will work for designing and scrapbooking. I use this when I make repeat patterns all the time to see where there is a gap in my repeat to make sure that I can put another little flower or a leaf or whatever if there's a gap in it. And sometimes when I'm just looking at it, I can't see that gap in the repeat. But if I use the squint rule, I can almost always find the gaps and I can fix it so that it does not look wonky. So I know this is weird and I know it takes a little getting used to, but I encourage you to try the squint rule. I think it will make a difference in how you find white space in your trapped white space in your layouts, and I think it will make a difference in the balance of your finished pages. So I hope you have fun with this, and I am going to love seeing how you have tried to use the squint rule in your pages and showing them off in the forum. I'll see you soon. Bye.